Held its homecoming parade today. Take a look at this, the theme of the homecoming parade, the decades. A total of 10 floats were in the parade, all of them student-made, as they celebrate the Willows Honkers homecoming. Love that mascot name. What were you, Jason? You're Beaver.
Definitely was some nice weather out there for the Halloween celebrations happening in Orland. 40 groups and stores were handing out candy to children in downtown for its Treat Street. Lots of kiddos and even pets showed off their costumes. Breaking news, fire crews raced a roadside barn fire that shut down parts of Highway 99 today. Take a look. This happened in Glenn County, north of Orland, on Highway 99 West near County Road 9. Part of the Highway 99 West was closed for a few hours due to fire equipment blocking the street.
Orland Fire was dispatched about 6:38 this morning to a barn fire, and fire units first arrived on scene and found a fully involved shop, which was a apiary business, and threat to multiple structures. There was about 20 cars on fire. We were able to get knocked down on the exposures, which was all of the structures on the outside of the fire, but due to the conditions of the building being under power lines, firefighters had to take a defensive mode and protect everything around the fire.
Crews say they will be on the scene mopping up for a few hours. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
News, one person was wounded in a shooting in Willows early this evening. The Glenn County Sheriff's Office is investigating. They tell Action News Now it happened around 5:30 around Highway 99W and County Road 60. That's where they found a man slumped over in a car with life-threatening injuries. Now take a look at this surveillance picture. It shows a newer model BMW leaving the area, which investigators think may be involved. No word on the condition tonight of the man shot or a motive.
Breaking news, a hit-and-run crash sent one person to the hospital. CHP tells us two cars crashed into each other, one rolling over on Highway 99 West, south of County Road 24. Officer David Barone says the other car involved in the crash was a silver Pontiac with major front-end damage and two men inside. Officers say the driver and passenger of the SUV were extricated from the car with moderate injuries. And if you know anything about this crash that happened in Orland, call CHP.
Now that breaking news from Orland tonight, where a huge structure fire has knocked out power to over 1,000 people and completely destroyed a building there in Orland. Action News Now's Ryan Ketchum joins us again from the scene. Ryan, what's the latest?
Yes, this was Bucky's Feed and Grain right here behind me, and basically it did get burnt down, and this was just where transportation happened. They would just fill up trucks. The actual store is on the other side of Orland, but I just spoke with the Orland fire chief. He says that the 1,100 people without power are going to be without power for the remainder of the night. PG&E has to replace the boxes and the power pole that was burnt down that you can see right here. I have cameraman Mike Maddalena with me. We're going to show you the scene a little bit. So if you just point down a little bit, you can see where all of the smoke is coming from. This is the burnt down building that we're currently seeing right now. This is off of 6th Street. 6th Street is still blocked off at South Street and Yolo Street, and 7th Street is also blocked off at Sacramento Street as well. Here, take a look. This was video taken about 2 hours ago when the fire started around 9:08. You can see the flames coming up from the building. It caught the power lines on fire as well, burned some of them, and that's what caused the power outage. Right now, Orland Fire says the fire is fully contained. They're just mopping up, but they're going to be out here for the remainder of the night. There's still no cause of the fire as well. Reporting live in Orland, Ryan Ketchum. Action News Now, coverage you can count on.
All right, thanks for that update, Ryan. Well, it's still slow going on Interstate 5 tonight south of Willows after a major crash shut the freeway down for a time late today. Right now, just one northbound lane is open. That's after two big rigs and a minivan crashed around 4 p.m. A southbound big rig hauling lumber crashed into the minivan and then crossed over into oncoming traffic. According to CHP officers on scene, they say it slammed into the second big rig. The first truck then overturned, spilling the load of lumber. One of the drivers of the big rig had minor injuries to his leg. This is at County Road 57 south of Willows. The cause of the initial crash is still under investigation, but CHP officers say drugs and alcohol were not involved.
Today, volunteers in Orland helped put out flags for the Labor Day holiday. The Orland Flag Society is a nonprofit organization. Volunteers are committed to maintaining, protecting, and proudly displaying the American flag for everyone to enjoy and appreciate. The group says if you'd like to help, they are always in need of an extra pair of hands for setup and takedown.
Fire just before 6 tonight. The Willows Fire Department says they're protecting surrounding homes due to the unsafe nature of the roof of this structure here. The fire displaced 2 adults and 4 children. No one was hurt. It broke out here in the 100 block of South Sonoma Street in Willows, and we are working to find out the cause. Fire crew